Welcome to Share Jan Podcast. I'm your host, Janice M., where we'll be talking about dating, sex, relationships, throw a little self-help, and figure out what it's like dating in your 20s and 30s. And let's get real about what it's really like. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Share Jan Podcast. I'm your host, Janice M., and I hope everyone out there is having an amazing week, amazing day, and if you aren't, I'm sending you positive vibes. What's going on, everyone? It's been a minute. So I feel like the last time we talked was back in May, which is, wow, we're already in September. Holy shit. And I was about to go on a date with Joe. I was talking about Joe. I was talking about how, I think I talked about how we met, and I was like, I'm possibly going to see him out here when I was in California, because I was in LA actually when I was recording last, which was pretty cool. I have a couple friends out there. Actually, one of my best friends, she's out there. I'm actually going to be going to LA in a couple months. I need to get my ticket first, but yeah, I plan on going out to LA in a couple months, and yeah, and do I plan on seeing Joe again? Abso-fucking-lutely. So let me give you guys a little bit of the tea of my date with Joe, and then we'll kind of get into like a little bit more of an update with me, get into like, you know, let's chit chat a little bit, and then yeah. So when I went out with Joe, I think I was nervous. I think this was the first date I've been in a while that I think, you know, I didn't know what to expect. Like, Joe and I talk a lot. However, like, him and I've never been, like, in, like, that type of setting before. So my nerves were, like, skyrocket. Like, y'all don't even fucking understand. I was so freaking nervous. And, like, you know, I try and play like I'm calm, cool, and collective. Like, I try. I really do. Like, sometimes I fake it till I fucking make it. But, like, yeah, I was really trying so hard. And, y'all, I was, like, I went through, like, 6 outfit changes. I had no idea what I was gonna wear. I was, like, you know, because I like this guy. Like, I think he's great. Obviously, distance sucks. But, like, out of anything, like, I think this man is, like, amazing, and, like, I'm not gonna delve into his personal life, but, like, if you guys knew what his journey was, like, you guys be like, oh my god, Joe. And I think, I did, like, he did say it was okay, but, so, me, like, saying stuff about him, he already knows, like, I did tell him I was gonna talk about, like, our time, whatever, and yeah, I mean, he's great. But I had a great time, and I definitely would see Joe again when I go back to LA or when he comes down here. Yeah, it was great, guys. I think this was the necessary step that I needed. I think I needed this push. I needed the push. I think Joe gave me that push that I needed to be like, okay, there's actually decent fucking guys out there. There's actually, like, it's not like I'm not living in the world of Delulu. Like, there are actually, like, decent people out there. I'm just not particularly finding them here. Like, because a bitch has been struggling. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm so off my game. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me lately. Like, I'm disappointing my friends. Like, I'm out, guys. Like, I'm gonna explain to you how fucking embarrassing I have been. And I don't care, because, like, I have no shame, and I feel like y'all are, like, my family, so I don't give a fuck. I'm too embarrassed. Like, I'm not embarrassed, but, like, y'all, I've been my goal has been trying to go out more. So I've been trying to, like, put myself more out there, and I've been finding like these attract like I don't know what the fuck's been going on, but lately I've just been seeing a lot of attractive men in Boston lately, and like not saying there's not really attractive men in Boston, but like sometimes you see the same kind of guy like looking the same exact way, and they all start to kind of blend in together, and they all kind of start to look alike. So then you're kind of like, all right, what like picks you up from the bunch? But I don't know. I don't know if it's like we just been getting a new breed of them, new breed of men that's just coming in this town. But like, yeah, I don't know. I've been getting flustered, y'all. Like, so fucking flustered. Like, I'm like, I need liquid courage to like build me up. And like, by the time I'm like there, either that man has left or like I'm not there anymore or whatever. Like, this man has left. Like, my timing is so fucking off. And in my mind, like I'm living in the world of Delulu. Like, I'm in my mind, I'm like, I think I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I got this. Like, pepping myself up. Like, I'm like, you got this, girl. You got it. And then by the time your girl does it, either this man has left. I'm telling you, like, my timing is just awful. It just has been awful lately. And like, I had a funny conversation with my friends, and I feel like this is just so accurate. And then it was so weird because I went on TikTok and I found a TikTok that like literally said the same thing I was just talking to my friend about, which I'm like, what is going on? Stop listening to me, phone, TikTok. What the fuck is going on with your algorithm? I'm scared. But anyways, also, before I kind of get into that, Delulu, if people are like, what the fuck is this girl talking about? And obviously the name of this episode, but I did not make up this word, but Delulu is the fun way to say delusional, but Delulu is so much better, and I enjoy saying Delulu. But yeah, like, I just wanted to let y'all know if everybody's like, we can't keep up, like, what's going on? What the fuck is Delulu? But yeah, I don't know. It's just been, I've been like feeling Delulu and be like, yeah, I got it. And so like, I'm taking so fucking long to get there, and then by the time I'm like ready to go, homeboy left. He's like, bye bye. Like, bitch, you took forever. But yeah, so I was having this conversation with my friend, and I was saying like, if I find a man very, very attractive, like gorgeous, like holy shit type of fine, okay? A bitch, like, she was too stunned to speak. Like, that's exactly what happens. Like, I have no idea what to do. Like, my mind goes blank. Like, I feel like I'm those, like, fucking, the cartoons when, like, their crush comes and then they're just, like, they're like, hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. And then they, like, say they repeat the person's name because they, like, don't remember their name. Like, that's what fucking happens to me. Like, no fucking joke. And I'm like, I'm normally a pretty confident person, and it's like, when it comes to somebody that I'm very attracted to, that shit goes fucking out the window. I don't, like, know what's going on, but, like, it, like, leaves my body. Like, I feel like I have, like, a mini, like, exorcism, and this shit fucking leaves my body. And I'm like, no, come back. Like, come back. Confidence, come back. But, like, yeah, like, I don't know what's happening. And then if I'm not attracted to them, y'all, I'm like, hey, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't, like, how I normally am, I'm okay, because it's just like, I think in my mind, and I feel like I'm trying to start to realize that, like, in my mind, they're, like, I'm not attracted to them, so there's, like, nothing, I don't really need to try hard, or I don't really need to try and impress, and it's, like, it's not like I need to impress some guy, or try hard with some guy that's, like, that I do find attractive. It's just, like, that's just how my girl brain works. Like, it's just, I mean, the math in my, like, the girl math in my mind, like, makes sense. Like, the math is mathing in my mind. But, like, in reality, it's not. Like, that's the most, like, it's so stupid. Like, what the fuck I'm talking, like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, ugly guys you flirt with and then cute guys you don't? Like, no, it's just, like, there's no pressure. For me, I feel like there's just no pressure, so it's just kind of easy. And I like to be fun and flirtatious and stuff like that. Like, that's just me. That's just my personality. So, like, when it's a guy that, like, I'm not attracted to, like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. There's just no pressure. Because, like, it's not like I'm like, I don't want you. So, like, I don't really care. I don't really care to flirt with you because it's not like, this is not going anywhere. You know what I mean? But it's probably not the best thing that I do. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm gonna be real as fuck. Like, that's exactly what the fuck happens. That's just how, it's just how it's been going lately. Like, even, so yesterday, there's this guy, and I'm so sorry if I'm, like, sniffling. I'm just getting over a cold, and I kind of sound a little, like, nasally. I apologize. I'm getting over a cold, but, like, even yesterday, I told you guys I work in, like, a sports league. I still fucking do that shit. I do love it, because I told you guys, like, a long time ago, I do work with kids, and that's, like, through this sports company, so, you know, it does, like, have its great things about it. So anyways, there was, this player that, I don't know, guys, I've never been like, ooh, whatever. And, like, my friends, like, so, like, I have this friend who, she's younger than me, and I can't even tell you guys, like, we just recently, like, we just kind of, like, built this friendship. I would say, like, you know, like, when you just meet somebody and you're just, like, you instantly become friends and you're like, where have you been, like, all my life? Like, what, like, why did it take forever for us to meet? Like, you know what I mean? But I met this friend, and, like, honestly, she is just, like, the biggest, she just wants her friends to win, and she just wants her friends to succeed. And, like, for me, like, she was just like, girl, I'm gonna be so mad at you if you don't, like, shoot your shot. And for me, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm, like, working, like, I can't do this, like, this is a lot, but, like, I don't know. Maybe but she's been, like, she was boosting me up, like, all night, and I just, like, you know, world of Delulu. By the time, like, anything was, I mean, I was working, so I feel like, in my defense, I was working, so, like, I couldn't mix as much as I wanted to, but, you know, time will tell, throughout the season, so we'll see. But yeah, y'all, there's some attractive fucking man in my season, and wow. And he's super friendly, so fucking friendly, very nice, and he's cool as shit. I'm like, what's happening? I will say his own she was like, she, like, yelled at me when I said this. His only downfall is we're about the same height. And, y'all, I'm, like, 5'3", 5'4". Maybe he's 5'6". Maybe I'll give him that. I don't know. That may be the Delulu talking, but, yeah. And, you know, I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying, you know. I feel like short kings are making a comeback. People keep talking to me about, like, you know, you should give short kings a chance. It's not like, I don't know. I have given short kings a chance. The last couple guys I like, well, the last guy that I dated was a short king. Like, he was, like, what, 5'7" or whatever. Like, I think he was 5. I think Vanilla was 5'7". Mr. Vanilla was 5'7", I think. I don't know. Whatever. I don't fucking know. Whatever height he was. But he wasn't a tall guy. And I was just like, that's just, like, your only little downfall. But everything else is great. And, like, that's not something I'm going to fixate on. I was like, I'm not fixating on it, but I was like, if it was, like, one I told her, I'm like, if it was one Delulu thing in my mind that I would like pick, it would be the height. That'd be it. That's the only thing I would like tweak, change, whatever. But other than that, I think he's great. And that's just the little shallow bitch in me being like, he's short. But that wouldn't stop me. It wouldn't stop me. I think he's super nice. Like, I don't think like something small like that is like not gonna sway me from like talking to like a dude because he's like shorter than me. I don't think that's like a thing. I do hate when they say that they're a certain height and then when you meet them, they're not that height. I think that shit's crazy. I went on a date. I went on a date with a guy and like a while ago, and he picked me up, which I don't even know why I even let this guy pick me up. Normally I don't like have that happen. I normally just meet them there because shit, a bitch watches Dateline and all those true crime stuff, so I know like, you know, I'm risking for me to get murdered. But whatever. I don't know what happened during this period of time in my life, but I allowed this guy to come and get me from my home, my actual home, not like some fake address like a smart person would do at the time, but whatever. Bitch was delusional. So he picks me up, and it's kind of like I kind of have to jump up into the car. Like I said, I'm 5'3", 5'4", so I had to kind of jump up into this car. And so I get into the car, we're talking, vibes are great, and like, obviously you can't really tell, like we're both sitting, so I can't really tell anything. Y'all, homie jumped out of the car. So that can automatically tell you that he wasn't that. He wasn't that tall. So that to me, immediately, I was like, all right, yeah. It kind of gave me the ick when he jumped out. I'm like, you know when you have like a weird, like, that gave me such an ick. I'm like, I feel like you're jumping out of a car like a kid. Like, it just was weird. It was weird. I don't know. It's not like that ruined the date because we literally went on like many dates after that, but like it did give me the ick at first, and I think it always played in the back of my mind. I was like, ew, he jumps out of his car like a 5-year-old. That's kind of weird. Like when do you sit on stools? Do your legs swing too? Like it just was. Oh my god. Okay. Enough about making fun of him. I make fun of him because that guy ended up being a piece of shit, so I can make fun of him all I want because he sucks. You guys don't know him, I know him, and he's fucking awful. Yeah, he was a guy that literally wanted to end things with me because I wouldn't have sex with him, and he made sex such a big fucking issue and made a big thing about sex and made it like, I felt like he made it the entire identity of our relationship. Like he really wanted, like, we had sex once and the only reason we had sex was because I was like, he like kept like, you know, kind of putting the, like, you know, kept pushing, and then I finally fucking gave in, and literally it was like a 2-pump chump because the buildup of me like resisting, I guess. It was not a long love session or sex session, bang session, whatever. Yeah, and he wasn't great. He also was a singer too. He wasn't bad. He just did a lot of, you know how like, I'm like really shitting on this guy. You know how like singers that like overdo it and they do like a lot of runs, they're like doing all these like weird run shits. Like he did that, and I mean, if he like didn't, he would be a lot better singer than he is right now. But I love music, so like that was like a big thing that connected him and I. Yeah, that was such a small, like it was such a short relationship, but it was so tumultuous, like within the short amount of time that it was. That, yeah. So, yeah. Right now, in, like, 2023, I'm gonna make fun of this man for fucking hopping out of his car like a fucking child. So, yeah. He deserves it. He was an awful person. But, But yeah, I just feel like I was like living in the world of Delulu. I am, dating with dating websites. I just feel like they're just, I don't know. I would love to create the perfect dating website for like all of you out there, just because, they're just awful. I don't know. They're just awful. I just would love one that's just beneficial. And like I said, create one and just so that all you guys out there can just, make a good connection without it being fucking weird and creepy and people like saying they want one thing but secretly they want something else, and then they're like, yeah, I'm looking for a relationship, and then yeah, let's exchange numbers so we can go on a date, and then 5 minutes later, hey, can I get a picture of you? Like, no, the fuck. No. Like, why? I hate that with a fucking passion. Why is that a thing? Why do guys do that? They're like, they'll talk to you, you guys will start messaging on the apps, either on the apps or like off the apps. Listen, they'll message you, and you guys will go back and forth, and they'll like freaking ask you either through the app, like I said, or when they exchange either Snapchat or like your phone, if you want to use your phone. I don't know. If you want to like give somebody your personal cell phone, they always ask for a fucking picture. It's like, you already saw my pictures online, right? And it's so creepy when we're literally in the middle of talking and you're fucking in the middle of talking to me, asking me for a picture of myself. I just don't, like, you already ruined the flow of this fucking conversation by fucking asking me for this shit. And two, it's like, you already know what I look like. Why do you need a picture of me right now? Like, I already know you find me attractive, and obviously I find you attractive, hence why we both swiped right on each other, and why we've entered these type of conversations. So, like, why do I need to do that? I don't know, like, man, like, tell me what's, like, the method to this madness, because it's absolutely fucking insane, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like, why is that a thing? If somebody can give me insight on why that's a fucking thing, like, I would love to know. I just, I would love to know how men's brains work. Like, please explain to me how your fucking brain works. Like, why you think that is okay, why you think that's, like, appropriate. I don't fucking even understand, because that's nuts. It's, like, absolutely nuts to me. And it's an instant turn off for me. That is such a huge ick for me. Ugh. The older I've gotten, the more I realize what are icks to me and what are, what are, like, realistic icks and what are not. Asking me for a picture within, like, 10 minutes of me talking to you is an ick to me. Especially if you've met me off a fucking dating website where I have, like, at least 7 or 8 different pictures of myself where you can see me in 7 and 8 different pictures. Like, why do I need to send you an additional one? For what fucking reason? I'm not understanding. For what? For what, sir? It makes no goddamn sense. It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, I hate it. The world, like, the dating world right now, I think is just, it's the world of Delulu. I feel like, we have all these expectations, like, some realistic, some unrealistic, and, when we're talking about, like, our realistic, like, expectations for dating, I think, like, the realer things are, somebody that's kind, somebody that's nice, somebody that's, like, emotionally available for you. I think those are actually those are things that you should be wanting, and wanting in a person. I don't know. And then the unrealistic things, like, like I said, I want him to be, like, 6'2", but, like, if he's expectations, like, of, like, what the type of person, or, like, I want this man to, do all these things, it's, like, certain things that just don't that are realistic and then unrealistic, right? So realistic, like I said, someone that's emotionally available. Like, of course, we want an emotionally available person. We want an emotionally available man, because ain't no one trying to work on a project. Like, I don't know if y'all could still be in school, but like, I don't need a project outside of school, or I don't need a project outside of work. Like, I don't need to build you into what I need to build you into. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to kind of like, I need us to be there. Like, of course you want couples grow. Of course couples like adapt, and like we grow and adapt, right? But I don't need to build you from the fucking ground up to get you to where I'm at. You know what I mean? I just don't need that. So realistic expectations, like emotional availability, is such a big thing that I think that it's lacking in the dating world. I can't even tell you how many guys I've fucking talked to that have like famously said, I just got out of a relationship, which is fine. I'm not saying like that's a big deal, but like, I'm not looking for anything serious, or I'm not looking for this, I'm not looking for that. Like, and it's more of like, I just kind of want to casually fuck. I just came on this dating website to fuck. Like, it's like, that's fine and dandy. Like, I think that's okay. But like, if my profile doesn't say that, if my profile says like, I'm here looking to fuck too, like, great. We swiped right on each other. That's awesome. But like, that's not what it says on my dating profile. So why the fuck are you like, why are you matching with me if we're not on the same page here? Like, no. Like, why are we actually having this? Like, are you that Delulu that you think that like, okay, let me just swipe right on her, and even if she has these expectations of what she's actually looking for, fuck it. Or, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm just like, or they like lie and say that like, yeah, I'm looking for something like someone to like, hang out with. And then like, like we can have fun when we can have fun, whatever. And it's like, no, you're literally looking for a fuck buddy. And you're trying not to be a dick about it and not full out tell me, hey, I'm just looking for a fuck buddy and that's about it. I'm just looking for someone that I can just call to fuck, and that's about it. Because that's honestly like 85% of the guys that I talk to like on these websites that's what they're fucking looking for. Exactly what they're looking for. They have all gotten out of fucking relationships. I'm like, were you though? I'm like, were all these people in fucking relationships? Because I like don't believe it. I'm just like, or am I like being Delulu and just being like, no, bitch, it was just you that was in a relationship. It was you, Janice. It was you. I don't know. I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all all couldn't have been in there, just got out of a relationship. Y'all couldn't have all just got out of one. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Something's not right. The math is not mathing. 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 in this situation, okay? It is not equaling out. Like, this is not making any sense. I'm not realizing. I'm, like, not understanding. Like, I'm not comprehending this. But it's just so annoying. I feel like even Hinge, right? Like, Hinge's whole motto is like, we want you to delete the app because we want you to meet somebody and delete the app, right? That's their whole fucking, like, that's what they promote. That's like their whole shtick, right? That's their whole shtick. Now, I go on TikTok, okay? Now, like, because I have like, because I don't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning fucking scrolling on TikTok. But when I go on TikTok, right, and I see all these like the couple videos on my algorithm, and the girl's like, we actually met off Hinge or something like that. I'm like, okay, these are lies, because the guys that are going on my fucking algorithm who fucking Hinge thinks that I'm fucking compatible with, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Hinge is Delulu. They're fucking Delulu app, because I'm like, it's not realistic. All the men, I like the ages that are matching with me, guys, the ages that are like liking me, I shouldn't say match because I'm not matching with them. Like hinges like you like something of somebody on somebody's profile, like whether it's a picture, whether it's something that they said, or like the little blurbs that they say on their profile or whatever. If you don't know what Hinge is, I shouldn't say it's not like Tinder or Bumble where you're swiping left and right. Hinge is actually like you have to like something specific on their profile. But y'all, I set my age limit. This is the age limit that I set it to. Okay, I'm 33. The age limit that I set this to was 27. 26. I think it was 20. It could have been 26, which is young, but whatever. About 26 to about 35. Okay? That is the age limit. Okay? I'm going to repeat it one more time. 26 to about 35. Okay? Why the fuck am I getting 19-year-olds? 19. Teenagers fucking liking my shit. One, I'm like, okay, I'm not a fucking cougar, so we're not going to fucking do this. Or Puma, because I don't think I'm like of the age to be a cougar yet. I think I'm a Puma. So definitely no. The fuck not. And then I'm getting like 50-year-olds, like 45 to 50-year-olds. And I'm like, am I fucking missing something? Hinge, is this something you're not telling me, bitch? Like, where is this super big fucking age like difference that you are giving me right now? Like, and why am I even popping up in these men's like thing? Like, I am a 33-year-old woman. Why are you letting a 19-year-old like me? Like, no. Like, this man can't even legally drink, and no, hell no. He just got out of high school. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no. Oh my god. Oh god, no. You know what this literally reminds me of? There is, I'm not sure if you guys watch Saturday Night Live, but please look up this clip once I tell you this. There is this clip with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, and it is called Meet Your Second Wife. And it's this whole skit, and it's these men that are all married, and they're meeting their future wives of the future. So the first guy comes out, and it's a girl that's like 11. I mean, I think she's like 13. And he was like, what the fuck? And then, and they were like, yeah, like, the first one was like, oh, your wife like dies or something in like a kayak accident or something like that. Something crazy. And then the second one is like the wife is a 5-year-old. And then the third one is a lady that was like pregnant, like 3 months pregnant with his future wife in his belly. Anyways, it is so fucking funny. It's such a funny clip. Please look this up if you have a chance. It is Saturday Night Live, Meet Your Second Wife. Okay, please look at this clip, and then you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, I literally felt like I was on that fucking show, and I'm like, what is happening? Sir, you are 19. No. What's happening? And then like the 54-year-olds, I'm like, oh, no. You can be my dad. No. What's happening? Yeah. It just hasn't, Hinge just has not been really working for me. This guy, even like the other day, right? This guy messaged me. He like liked something on my profile. I accepted it. I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, let me accept him. Literally, he was like, hey, and I was like, hey, like, I have a video, just to give you guys a little bit background of my profile, just so that this makes sense. I have a video on my profile that's like, I'm at one of my friend's bachelorettes, and I'm like dancing, whatever, and like, I do a little pop of the booty, a little one, not like, it wasn't like excessive, but it was a little pop of the booty, doing my thing. And so the guy reaches out, he's like, hey Janice, and I was like, hey, like, what's up, like, how are you, like how's your day going, blah blah blah, like small, the same old bullshit type of conversation, like beginning conversation. And And he's like, oh, I'm doing great. And he goes, by the way, I love that twerking video of you. And I'm like, ugh. Like, why? I don't know. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Thanks? Like, what the fuck do I say to that? Thanks? Like, oh, like, yeah, it was so sexy. Like, thank you? I don't, oh, okay. We're going there? All right. Next thing you know, you're gonna fucking ask me to, like, twerk off your dick? Like, what the fuck? Like, no! I don't know. It immediately, like, gave me the ick. I mean, honestly, it could have been fucking innocent, but I just felt like, I was like, damn, dude, you're already, like, kind of, like, sexualizing me off the fucking bat by talking about the way this video, like, you know, how great you, like, enjoyed this video, whatever. Like, you're already sexualizing me off the bat. Like, you know, like, I think if me and you are both on the same page and, like, on that, like, sexually we're both on the same page in the sense of, like, I really want a physical thing with you as well, like, then sure, if you want to, like, talk about a video of me, like, seeing me, like, do a little booty pop, whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, like, sure. But, like, we have just been talking for 2 minutes. 2 minutes off this fucking website, and already, you're sexualizing something about me. And we're, like, you're already, like, sexually fantasizing about me in a sense of, like, talking about me, like, popping my ass. Like, I don't know. It just... yeah. Anyways. It just didn't... It's just stuff like that just... It irks my last... It, like, irks my soul, I feel. It just irks my fucking soul that every single time, you know, every time we're in these situations where, like, either we're getting overly sexualized, like, I just feel like it's just been such a thing, like, why are guys doing that? Why are you so, like, oh my god, let me see a picture of you, ooh, like, and then, like, start, like, complimenting our you know, our features, like, oh my god, you, like, you know, like, oh, like, you have, like, great boobs, or you have a nice ass, or something like that. I'm like, I know I have good boobs. I know I have a great ass. Okay, like, tell me something else. Tell me something different. Like, broaden my fucking horizons, motherfucker. Like, tell me something else. Like, why don't you get to fucking know me instead of, like, automatically over-sexualizing my fucking body? And, like, come on. Like, what the hell? Why is it like that? Like, what happened to... I don't know what the fuck happened to dating. I really don't. It's such a fucking struggle bus. I don't understand it. And it's like... And then people are, like, all my girlies are getting duped because they're thinking that, you know... They're thinking that these men are emotionally available for them because they're acting like they're emotionally available, and then in reality they're not. They're not. Like, they're not. And I promise you, and I hope you guys do the same thing, do not settle for less. If somebody is showing you that they're not going to give you everything, and I mean everything, including, like, giving you, like, being emotionally available for you and, providing you the needs that you need and you providing the needs that they need, and this is, like, kind of a very, like, 50-50 type of situation, then yeah, by all means. But, you know, I just don't feel like dating now has just, you know, I feel like some of my friends are, like, finding, you know, their boyfriends now, and it's like, and it's great. Like, I have a couple friends that are, like, in relationships right now. One of my friends, she's in the new relationship right now, and you can just, you know, I'm happy for my friends, and I'm happy that they are finding they're finding these, like, you know, needles and haystacks that they're finding, because it is so freaking hard to, like, weed through all this shit, especially in the dating world now. I just feel like some people don't take dating as seriously as they did before, or maybe people that took dating before were being delusional. I don't fucking know. But just right now, in general, like, dating is awful. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. I literally hate The whole, how are you? What do you like to do? What's your favorite color? What kind of cheese do you like? Like, I am over these type of conversations. I'm over it. I'm like, it's like, so what does that mean? Like, in order for me to have a husband, I have to date somebody. I have to get to know them. I have to, like, go through this whole fucking process. Ugh. Why can't I just, like, skip forward and get to the good parts? You know what I mean? Like, damn it. Like, let me skip ahead. I don't, like, want to go through this. This is, like, this is torturous. It's torturous. It's torturous. It's torturous. It's torturous. I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a saying. Okay, I kind of looked this up when it was like, when I was wanting to think of a name of this episode and kind of wanting to see what I kind of wanted to really talk about today with you guys. And there's a thing called delusional ship, and it's like that. And I was like, holy shit, this is like an actual thing. And it's a made-up relationship that you made up in your head. And I feel like we all kind of go through that delusional ship process, especially when we're like starting to date some guy and we automatically like fantasize. We like fantasize about the relationship, and we fantasize about like what the relationship's gonna look like and how, you know, how the relationship's gonna play out and all that good stuff. And so when I looked this up, I was like, holy shit. Like, I've been in these delusional shits. I was like, this is me, I've done this. You know, like, or even like when you're talking to a guy, like, say you swiped right on this hot guy on like Tinder or Bumble, whatever, and you guys are talking and you guys are having such great conversation that your mind automatically starts to like fantasize about what it would be like to date this person, what it would be like to like, you know, be with this person. Like you I just feel like automatically our minds like go there. And you know, we're living in the world of Delulu. And I just feel like our minds automatically go there, and it's just like, it's subconsciously this happens. Like, I don't think like I'm just like, yeah, I want to think about what it's going to be like. Like, I just think that it just, sometimes it subconsciously just happens. Sometimes, you know, you're like, yeah, I want to think about it, and then sometimes you're just like, holy shit, like, that would have been nice. Like, what would it have been like to like date this person, or, you know, like be his girlfriend, or date him, like, you know, like anything along those lines. Like, yeah. The delusional ship, like, when I looked it up, I was like, wow, this is a real thing. I've personally have done this, have fantasized about a guy that, like, I haven't actually dated, but I fantasized about us dating, you know what I mean? I just think it's, like, a thing, and I don't know why. I just think, like, our brain just is, like, wants, our brain is like, you know, the little like serotonin in our like, you know, in our brain is just kind of like, you know, we want you to be happy. We want you to live in this Delulu world, and just, we want to give you that like Delulu fantasy of your dreams. Like, we want to give you this like amazing thing because we want this for you. So all my Delulu girlies out there, hey! I'm one of them sometimes. Yeah, it's, I just wish, you know, honestly, if dating was easy, like, obviously we'd all be doing it if dating was easy, but, like, dating's just so hard, and it's so complicated now, and finding somebody that is just emotionally and mentally like prepared to be in one is like it's very slim fucking pickings, let me tell you. I'm going to 2 weddings before this year's over, and you know, I'm happy for the 2 people that I, you know, I'm going to two girls, like one of my cousin's wedding, and then one of my really great friends, I'm going to her wedding in December. And I'm really excited to go to their weddings. Of course, I love. I cry at weddings. That's just who the fuck I am. I am a emotional bitch, and I cry at weddings, I cry at movies, I cry at commercials, I cry at TV shows. It's just me. I'm an emotional bitch. And yeah, I'm excited for them. I'm so happy that they are finding their like happily ever after. Like, obviously that's something like end goal. That's something I would love for me to also experience as well. You guys too. Obviously I want you guys to fucking experience like love. And if you are experiencing love, I'm happy for you. Like, that's amazing. You go, Glen Coco. But yeah, it's like, it's so funny because I just feel like everybody around me is either getting married, having babies, and I'm just like, hey, I got drunk last week. I'm just like, oh my god, our worlds are like very far, like they're very different. But I'm trying to be hopeful. I like am trying to put myself more out there than I have before. And as uncomfortable as it is to really put myself out there, make myself a little bit vulnerable, because I think I'm a thug and I don't like to show my emotions on the outside. But I'm really trying to be more emotional, not emotional available. That's not what I was trying to say. I'm trying to be more open and like open to other opportunities to, do the dating world. Like, I actually have been looking up speed dating, and that is something really, really out of my fucking element. That's not something I think I've seen them like on TV or like stuff like that. I've never, I don't know what to expect. There's a couple that are in Boston right now that I am actually considering wanting to partake in. Obviously, I will let you guys know how that goes. But I really want to partake in speed dating and kind of see how that, see if I can get into the swing of things. Maybe I can do it a couple times, just to kind of give myself more of a boost, so I don't run into these situations where I'm seeing these attractive men and I'm like, hi, my name is Bob. Like, not even my fucking real name, because I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But I want to get myself, in order for me to get myself out there, I need to fucking put myself out there. You know what I mean? You got to take those extra steps. As much and as fucking scary as this is, and I'm telling you guys, I am petrified, beyond petrified of really, really putting myself out there. I don't really like to be vulnerable. I don't really like for people to see any, anything like vulnerable about me, openly especially people that I'm getting to know. Not of course my friends have seen me in that place and they're my friends, I love them, and of course I'm so open to letting them see that type of stuff. But when you're dating somebody new and you're getting to know somebody, for you to just be automatically vulnerable right off the bat, that it's so fucking hard. My guard's always up. I've been through a lot of situations that have have not scarred me, because I've only grown from these situations, but have mentally put in my mind that dating is so fucking scary, and I just don't want to do it. It's so scary. That's why I feel like I continue to download these apps, delete them, download them, delete them, download them, delete them, download, delete them. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's so fucking scary. But like I said, I really want to try and put myself fucking out there, because, I gotta get over this fear. I gotta get over, because, A bitch is not getting any younger. And I want to, I mean, eventually I do want to find, eventually I would love to have a relationship. I would love to find a partner that is just, we're on the same fucking wavelength and we're both on the same level. We're both emotionally available for our relationship and it blossoms into something fucking amazing. And yeah, that's obviously what I want. I feel like this summer, my Delulu brain just thought that I was gonna have hot girl summer. Every time I feel like I put that into the fucking universe. You know, the universe is like, yeah, okay, bitch. Yeah, okay. Because it never fucking happens for me. Because, the process will start hot and heavy. Like, I'll get, suitors, and then they fucking flake, and, apparently, everybody's getting ready for spooky season because people just be ghosting left and right. It's just the thing that's happening right now. It's like, oh, I guess spooky season's around the corner. Because people are just, fucking doing the fucking most. But, yeah, I did not have a hot girl summer. I did shake my ass on a boat, though. That was fun. But, yeah, I definitely didn't have a hot girl summer. And, we're baddie fall. I don't know. What's the fall? I don't even know what the fall term is. But I'm about to be, bundled and want to get down. Okay, no. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm going to stop myself right there before I embarrass myself even more than I was already probably about to embarrass myself. So I'm not going to even try and figure out what a catchy phrase is right now. Maybe I'll think about it down the road or something. But right now, on the fly, it's just not coming to me. And what was about to come out of my mouth didn't make no fucking goddamn sense. And yeah, I would have totally embarrassed my fucking self. But yeah, Jesus Christ, what's going on with me? Am I new here? Yeah, I don't, it's just, it's horrible. It's horrible. I just feel like my last couple episodes have been about how hard dating has been, and it's just all right, yeah, this is episode number 4. Yeah, it's still hard. It's still difficult. But I am not hopeful, I should say. I do think in the future there's hope for all of us to find love, all of us to find our special person. I'm very hopeful for that. But, the world of Delulu that we're living in right now, it's starting to look like these are all becoming things in our head right now. You know what I mean? In this right now, how I feel is that, it's going to happen for me, but not any fucking time soon. That's how I feel. It's crazy. It's crazy. I miss dating pre-pandemic. I just feel like I was better in my element. I'm trying to get back to pre-pandemic Janice. It sucks because I just feel like I need to build my confidence. I've been slacking on doing my my daily affirmations. I think that's what's been kind of fucking with me lately, because I don't do my daily affirmations, and I feel like when I was doing it, I was more confident, and I just kind of felt it. You just kind of feel the difference in just kind of how you walk, how you present yourself, how you just kind of go about life. And I just think that that just hasn't been happening. I hope you guys still keeping up with your affirmations, and you're you're boosting yourself up, because who else to be your biggest fan than yourself? You know what I mean? Be your biggest fan. Support yourself. Be your hype person. That's what I try and be for myself. So I want you guys to be your hype person. I'm your hype person, because you guys are all baddies out there. You guys are all fucking amazing, and you deserve the best dick in the world. Y'all deserve like amazing dick. Y'all deserve like amazing, like everything. You guys just deserve the world. You guys deserve happiness. And I hope you guys all get that, including myself. Because a bad bitch need love too. Craziness. I just feel like I'm being super goofy today, but I enjoyed talking to you guys. I feel like this was such a good little update. I'm gonna try and see like what days work for me to release episodes. If you guys kind of like a weekly is really hard, just because with 3 jobs it's kind of tough to do a weekly pod. Bi-weekly makes sense. Yeah, so I am not sure at all what I'm gonna do. It's still, the wheels are still, turning in my mind of what I am going to do pertaining how I'm gonna be releasing episodes. So, but yeah, I am so excited that I could talk to you guys. It just feels so good. I just feel like I'm back at home. This just feels amazing. Yeah, and let's keep growing together, guys. I love you. I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. When this episode is released, it's going to be released on Thursday. So I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. It's not the end of summer yet, so hopefully you're twerking on a yacht, twerking on some dick. I don't know. Do whatever you got to do, because city girls are up 1,000. So I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and we will talk soon. Bye.